crater is pretty impressive. Hard to believe all this was open country before the comet hit.
Sophie and Matilda. This must be where Dixxon's family's buried. Guess that's what Dixxon wanted from me.
Hey, asshole! Over here! You sure took your fucking time. I kept telling my associates here, sooner or later, he'd come back and blubber over his wife's grave.
Dale, I don't think this guy is Dixxon. He doesn't look like him at all.
Shut the fuck up. Of course it's Dixxon. Why else would he have put those flowers there?
I think she's right. I think it's a different guy.
Shut it, okay? I'm the boss, and I know who the fuck I'm looking at.
Why don't you just ask him?
I'm the one giving the orders around here, damn it! Hey, you! You Dixxon? Yes or no?
Sorry, I'm not the guy you're looking for.
Oh, really? Then what is your name?
Name's Jax. You satisfied?
Shit! That name's trouble. And lots of it. We better get out of here.
No fucking way. We're settling this here and now.
You can do it without me. I'm fucking getting out while I still can.
Don't move an inch. He's just bullshitting us. It's taking too long. I'll just deliver your head on a silver platter. Then I'll find out if you're the right guy or not. I'll make this quick. Promise. Won't hurt a bit. Here we go!
I have no idea why anyone would want to live in this dump. Just look at this place.
Hey, where you think you're going?
I want to see the Duke.
Oh, really?
It's all right, bully.
So you're the asshole I've been hearing so much about. Thought you'd be taller.
So you're Baxter, the Duke of Ateris.
In the flesh. Now, what the hell are you doing in my city?
I heard once upon a time you used to be in charge of the fort in Tavar. That true?
Yeah, forever ago now. I'll tell you one thing, I'm not getting knocked off my throne again. If you're here to stir up shit, you've come to the wrong place, my man.
You looking for new recruits to join the Outlaws?
I'm not looking for shit. Hector's in charge of that. He's my right-hand man. If you're paying tribute or have news from the outside, then I'm your man. For anything else, you can go fuck yourself.
From what I've seen, Ateris is the only place the alien invaders haven't gotten to.
You mean those dark hunks of shit that fell from the sky? Raining their hellspawn and whatnot on us? Huh. We've killed more than our fair share of those feral fucks. But they keep coming. That shit's an endless plague.
At least they haven't set up one of those towers in the crater.
Not yet, but I'm not so sure it'll stay that way. Shit runs downhill, right into our crater, so we're always the first to drown in it.
Is that why you're here, instead of on your throne?
You want to know why I'm not in my hall in the city center? Hector handles the day-to-day shit. He's my right-hand man. So, while he's doing that, I get to stay here and keep watch over what's really important.
Like?
Making sure assholes like you don't try staging a coup or some shit.
You've got a puppet on your throne so you could hide here in the shadows?
You should shut your dumb face right now. I have no idea what you think you're doing down here. But I know how you operate, Jax. Wouldn't be the first time you worked a whole town up into a frenzy. How'd that end again? With the ruler being kicked out, right?
I think you're giving me far too much credit. I had nothing to do with the Berserkers taking over the fort. Logan, the former Duke of Tavar, was chased out of his own stronghold by an army of Adan warriors.
Good to know. Thanks for that. But it's not like I'm gonna magically trust you now. You'll never be part of a faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. And that's why you'll always be an outsider.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been around long enough to spot an asshole from a mile away. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on you.
What's your plan for dealing with the invaders?
What do you think, shit for brains? Step 1, we defend ourselves no matter what. Step 2, there ain't a fucking step 2. What else are we supposed to do?
It's not just your problem.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you here trying to sell me some bullshit about working in sweet and blissful harmony with the elves and the berserkers and whoever the fuck? Please, spare me the sunshine and rainbows noise unless you want my boot in your ass. None of the other factions give a flying fuck about the Outlaws, so they can all go fuck themselves.
I wasn't finished. I have...
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
I know you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're Jax. You're that asshole from the north. You're the guy who wanted to enslave us all in the converters.
That was a long time ago. But you're right. I am Jax. And?
And I heard you're a pretty decent guy.
Is that what you heard?
Well, to look at you, I can hardly believe it. I mean, people talk all kind of shit about your feats. I wonder if they know how scrawny you really are.
Okay, get it over with. What do you want from me?
Maybe I just don't like your face.
Here's a few shards. That's what you want, right?
I look like the kind of guy who takes a bribe.
I don't have time for this.
Well, you're just gonna have to put up with it.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna smash your face in, for free. Just so I can see what you're made of.
All this violence!
Very good.
You got lucky this time, that's all.
Maybe you should be a little more careful who you mess with in the future.
I didn't think you had it in you for such a lightweight. Ain't no place in the crater for a guy like you. It'd be better for everyone if you just fucked off.
You get a bonus or something for bitching out everyone you don't like?
Don't matter what my job is. What I do here at the crater is my business.
I think I'm gonna have another chat with your boss.
Do whatever you want, as long as you're out of my sight.
I have no idea why anyone would want to live in this dump. Just look at this place.
You responsible for all this hospitality?
I've got no idea what you're jabbering on about.
Your meathead friend here's throwing his weight around.
And? Bully's not a fan of outsiders. Especially bullshit gutter trash like you.
Tough talk from a guy who lives in a junkyard.
Hey, you take what you can get.
No bullshit. Bully was under your orders, wasn't he?
Look, I got a responsibility here. I can't let any old arrogant fucker stroll around here. I gotta know exactly the type of arrogant fucker I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I got it. So, you got what you needed?
I've sized you up pretty well. To be honest, I expected better. I still don't trust you worth a shit. You're a tricky bastard. You could be trouble for me if I don't keep a watch on you. So, since you already figured I sent Bully to try and kick your ass, I gotta give him a new job. Bully's gonna be on your ass like glue. Think of him as your official babysitter. He'll keep an eye on you and whatever bullshit you get up to.
What shit is this? I gotta follow this asshole around.
Hey, you said you wanted a field assignment again.
Yeah, but that don't mean I want to babysit some asshole all day.
Quit your bitching and do it. I want you breathing down his fucking neck every second of every day. Assholes like you need to be watched. Closely. You got the tendency to break shit. And I hate surprises. Hate them. So Bully's gonna report everything. Every move you make, I'm gonna know. You take a shit, I'll know the volume and fucking consistency. Got it?
There are worse things.
Don't underestimate Bully. He's one of the best. So count yourself lucky. Bully can step in and save you when things get tough, you ungrateful little shit. All this protection for the low price of fuck all. Now shut the fuck up and get out of here. I've got my own shit to tend to. Back up.
Shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear your shit.
That's not how this works. If you're going to be following behind me, you can just help me out with the fighting. Maybe we can be comrades in arms. Otherwise, you might as well stay with your boss.
You're an asshole, but it's not like I got a choice in the matter. You heard the Duke, I've got to follow you, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So if you're already following me around, you can fight for me too.
Well, you're kinda brave, but don't count on me saving your ass if shit heats up.
We'll see when the time comes. Okay, Let me tell you how this is gonna work. My companions have a central meeting point at the Bastion in Caracas. That means if we're ever separated, you go there.
Look at you, ordering me around like some big shot. You're lucky I don't snap your neck right now.
Any other gripes?
Yeah, I got it.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Now shut your mouth and do whatever it is you do.
Ready for some mischief?
Sure. I'm not so sure about you, though. Don't forget, I'm watching you. I sorta like this city. Yeah, I know, it's covered with garbage and it stinks. But it kinda stinks like home.
If you say so.
Any chance you've got a couple pieces of Elex for me?
What the hell? Darius gave... Still just as many...
Lies in the dirt all day long.
Why are you so worried about that?
Hey, man. You got a minute? It's for a good cause. Real important shit.
I'm listening.
I'm collecting donations for the nursery. It's like a daycare center for orphan kids. Got any shards you can spare? The poor little ones in the nursery can use all the help they can get.
That sounds like a worthy cause.
Holy shit, that's a fuckload of money! Homie, with all that you could buy, the kids will be eternally grateful for your kindness and generosity. Best if I take the shards right to the nursery. You don't know how much I appreciate this, man. Later.
We need to secure our borders.
Apparently they're still in Goliath.
If we don't put up
Healing
some
potion or
resistance, all is
moonshine?
lost.
Whatever piss you're looking for, I'll give you a good price.
Mick, you old charmer, did you join up with the merchants or what?
Bully! How long has it been? Yeah, I'm selling stuff now. Not that I wasn't before, of course, but it's less risky now than it was then, if you catch my meaning.
I can imagine.
How's business?
Good. Anyone who makes it all the way here usually needs a stiff drink ASAP. The shelves are fully stocked and the distillery is pissing out more than my bladder. Now and again, I teach what I know to someone who stops by. That brings in a few shards too.
Can you teach me anything?
Sure, but it'll cost you.
He's been staring at me for a while.
The enemy is coming. Whatever we...
You have no business here. Get lost.
I don't
Can't you
like
see I'm
nosy
busy?
lowlifes.
Walls don't help.
Have you
if
got
the hole
shit in
is
your
now.
ears?
getting bigger.
I told you
Get
to
yourself
fuck off.
far away from here.
Don't look for it.
Okay.
If you head north, you won't be coming back anytime soon.
You serious?
Not now.
heard you shouldn't mess with them.
Get out!
What do I...
I never trusted her.
If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
What do you think it used to look like?
It's probably unconvincing.
You mean before the comet hit?
I mean, the whole crater. I bet it looked like total shit.
So you prefer destruction?
Basically, it makes no
Hey,
difference.
don't be that way.
Have a drink first.
I heard he was robbed. Come on.
Are you lost? The upper district is closed, so you can turn right back around.
Don't make such a big stink, Xander. Let us in.
You know the drill for newcomers, bully. You can go in, but he has to stay out here.
I still can't fucking believe they made you a guard.
I don't really give a shit what you believe. But maybe a little sign of goodwill on your end would change my mind. If you catch my drift.
Didn't you used to be a gate guard for the clerics?
I was. But when the Horde fell, I had to change tracks. As you can see, I kept my style. Just a few minor adjustments. In those days, I had to do some crooked shit to get shards. These days, I make money anytime someone fucks up. So if you're planning on stealing, fighting, or murdering, go for it. More money for me.
Let me through.
Not without a good reason. And I seriously doubt you have one. That's what I thought. Fuck off!
Hey! What the hell? Wait a minute. What in the world are you doing here? I thought you were dead!
I know you?
You do. Come on. Zachor.
Wait. You're an Alb?
Shh, shut up. And hey, takes one to know one, right? You're pretty tanned for a former Alb, too. But let's change the subject, huh? They sent you to accompany me to the depot, right?
No, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't? Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, then I guess I'll have to start from square one. But not here. These people are always listening. Like, always. Safer outside the city, so follow me. Hey, just out of curiosity, what do you think of this city?
I liked my old hut better.
I can imagine. But the smell here? Oh, that stench. Very enlightening.
What?
That musk smell? Lust, fear, greed, that whole reek,
Lies
you know?
in the dirt
Smells
all
like
day long.
humanity.
I thought you were keeping a low profile. Spouting stuff like that is gonna get you noticed.
Look at these meat sacks. They wouldn't notice their own murder. But if it's so important, I'll shut up. You're my role model, after all. My ideal.
Is that so?
Oh, it is. You'll understand pretty soon.
The crater is waiting. I'm such an idiot for listening to you.
I like you.
Who knew we did?
Where am I?
You don't know where you are, shit for brains? Fine, I'll tell you where you are. This is Crater City, home of the real outlaws, not those traitors who got cozy with the berserkers. We're loyal to Baxter.
Who'd you think I was?
Somebody you're not.
Are you part of the City Watch?
City what? You serious? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Nah, I keep a lookout. Gotta make sure no nasty-ass critters get into the city here.
So you're saying there's no guards here?
My man, there's no laws here. Look, if you want to go around stealing other people's shit and shaking folks down, fine. Just watch your back. Some of these guys will cut your junk off for it. Besides that, you're all good. Here's the best advice I can give. It's every man for himself out here.
I'll take you. Right. That should be far enough. Time to talk about where things stand. Okay, so I know more about you than you know about me.
You brought me out here to tell me that?
No, I have a favor to ask. Nobody's business but yours and mine.
Okay, so what do you need?
Come with me to the depot in Ignadon. I could use your help on the journey too. You know what it's like out on the roads. There's no one else I can recruit for this. No one can know that I'm an Alp.
So what's in it for me?
And I can get it for you at the depot. Weapons, ammunition, equipment, anything you need. Anything you could ever dream of. I have access to all of it. So, are you coming with me, or what?
All right, but let me look around here first.
Sure, I've got some errands to run anyway. Just say the word when you're ready. I'll be in the Pushers District.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Oh, never mind. I thought you were someone else.
Hey, mister. This your first time in town?
Yeah.
I'd like to show you around town. You coming?
Sure. I'll take a tour of the place.
Great. Come with me.
Keep going. That tip about the castle sounded promising, huh?
I got boots in pockets full of nothing but holes. There's no...
Okay, so that'll be 1,000 shards, please.
Sure, why not? They're not worth anything to me.
You're serious?
Yeah, sure. Keep the shards. I've got more than enough of them.
I wasn't expecting this. To be honest, I was planning on robbing you. I don't really know what to do now. I've never seen so many shards in my life. What do I do with all of them, mister?
Whatever you want, I guess.
I'll have to think about that. Thanks, mister.
You're welcome. Got any tips for me?
About stealing? Sure, I can teach you plenty, but it'll cost you. Not cheap. I've got to fork over most of what I take in anyway. So, what do you want to know?
Shit. I don't know. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
This place is a fucking dump. It's the worst.
What are you whining for? We got money.
You're back! Do you have my things? I'm Nils, by the way.
Sorry, you have me confused with someone else.
Really? I can't remember, but I gave someone my shards to bring my belongings back to me. I thought that was you. Never mind. I guess we don't know each other then. I'm Eric, by the way.
Hey, I'm Jax.
Nice to meet you. I'm Oli.
I thought you said your name was Eric a second ago.
What are you talking about? Why would I say that? You must be confusing me with someone else. Do you have the things I asked you to get me?
Something's not right with you.
You got that right. I don't know what exactly. I just know my things are missing. Do you have them?
What are you talking about? What things?
I don't know anymore. I know I had a few things with me, but then there were these creatures that came out of nowhere. Then Nils came and rescued me.
I thought you were Nils.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm Aaron, like I told you. You're very forgetful. Anyway, he came and rescued me, and then I was here all of a sudden. Then he left me all alone. And he took my things, too. I think.
Who is this Nils guy?
What are you talking about? I'm Nils.
I mean the guy who took your things. You said someone brought you here. Who is he?
Yes. No, I don't know anymore. Can you bring my things back to me?
About your things.
Ah, you have them.
Where'd you last see your things?
I remember we stopped somewhere in the south together. On the edge of the crater near a little lake, I think. I must have left all my things there. They were the only things that ever meant anything to me. Would you look for my things for me?
Did you lose them, or did someone take them from you?
I don't know. Does that matter? I'm Aaron, by the way. Nice to meet you.
What exactly are these things you're looking for?
Well, they're everything that ever meant anything to me. Though I can't remember them so well right now. Aaron always made fun of me for carting everything around with me. He called me a hoarder. He told me to go on my own, but I can't. I could never survive on my own. I'd be totally screwed.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Don't worry. Just ask Nils. He'll explain it all to you.
I'll go look for your things.
Okay, I thought you already had my things with you. Okay, thanks. I'll wait here.
Who are you again?
Aaron. Didn't I tell you already?
Hello, my boy. What can old Porter do for you?
Just taking a look around.
You're new here, huh? Come sit with me by the fire. Take an energy drink. I was once a famous courier, you know. Used to run packages all over Magalon. It was dangerous, but it needed doing. I liked bringing folks a little closer to each other, connecting the world. I delivered essential gear, weapons, and once even something to eat. But those days are long gone.
So why'd you stop?
I got old. My deliveries were in the most inhospitable places, and I couldn't get to them. It was tough work, but worth it. Every long-awaited package brought joy to someone. These days, I can barely drag myself out of the crater. These busted old shoes and bones don't help any. And I earn so little that I have to live in this shithole now. Damn shame.
You weren't paid for your work?
No, never. Making people happy was enough for me. Well, it's not like I was never offered shards. I just always turned them down. Seems crazy, huh? But that gives me an idea. You look like you know how to cross difficult ground. Would you help me get a better place to live?
How could I help you find a better place?
Oh, it's easy, really. I've got a package here that someone's been waiting a very long time for. When he finally gets it, he's sure to be real grateful. Probably throw a few shards our way. But, like I say, I just can't deliver packages to such remote places anymore. How about this? You deliver the package and bring the shards back here. I buy a house with them, and you keep what's left. What do you think?
Where does this package need to be delivered to?
That's the tricky part. It's not easy to reach. Know the mountain south of here? The one between the crater and Caracas?
It's hard to miss.
Ah, you're right there. Well, the package needs to go to the far side near the summit. There's a small bunker in the mountainside up there. That's the spot you want.
What's in the package?
No, nothing special. Preserved food, water filters, books, everything a hermit needs.
And who exactly is the package for?
Like I said, a bunker embedded in the mountainside.
I mean, what's the name of the guy I'm taking it to?
Oh, right. Don't know. Never seen him myself. He lives up there in his bunker and never comes out. Seems quite content in there. There's a locker at the bunker's entrance. Just leave the package in there. The payment should be left in a box or something. He's built these tubes, pneumatic, I think, so he can get the stuff but see no one. I know how it sounds. He's an oddball, but nice enough.
All right, I'll deliver the package for you.
Thank you so much. Here you go. And don't forget to take the payment. Don't do what I did and just leave it there. Ah, feels good to think I may be getting the shards for a decent home at last. See you soon. Oh, and don't go spending the shards by mistake.
I assume you know why you're...
Nero! Give me a chance to explain!
You let yourself be caught.
I just wanted to help Yasma, the Berserkers!
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
I was just trying to get info about the fort! About Rat!
And you had no orders from Baxter to do so. Well, that was very considerate of you. Go home. Get a good night's sleep.
Wait, I'm free to go?
Of course you are. My friend here will escort you. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you on the way there, would we?
There's no need for that. I can manage on my own.
All right, then off you go. Sleep tight.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Ah, another volunteer. You'll get the same speech as everyone else. Go to the board over there. That's where you'll find my assignments. If anything's not clear, just ask. Equipment and weaponry are not provided. But by looking at you, I can see you came prepared. When the job is done, you come to me to collect the bounty.
About the bounties. Can you explain why you do this work?
With pleasure. But you have to forgive a little verbosity. It's the only way to truly do it justice. Imagine you were painting a picture. A picture of, let's say, a rainbow. You'll need paint, of course. All different colors. Red, yellow, green, blue. You need all those just to make your little masterpiece look as it's supposed to. While you're setting up your tools, someone comes along and steals your red paint. And you have no way of getting more. So you give up on using red and go on painting with the other colors. And when you finish, you realize your rainbow isn't a rainbow. It's a big, steaming pile of shit. So instead of a bright, sunny world, yours is dark and gloomy. So you come to me and tell me what happened. All the while, the thief is sound asleep in his bed, thinking it's safe. He doesn't know or care that his hands are dirty. He goes on with life, leaving smudges of red paint on everything he touches. His beer, his friends, even his wife. He leaves a trail of red paint wherever he goes. Everyone sees it. Everyone sees red. Everyone but me. I see the rainbow in all its glory. That's because once our friend, the thief, is out of the picture, he can't sully anything else with his dirty, stained hands. Then everything is clean and perfect, as it should be. Understand?
Oh yeah, you made your point crystal clear.
It's not about killing criminals for me. That's far too banal. I see what I do as a profession, as an art. And the picture I work from is clear and has structure. The clearer the lines, the more people stay within them. Understand? Slowly but surely, chaos becomes order. Even here in the crater.
What can you tell me about Dixxon?
Old Dixxon is a bird who's happier in a cage. In fact, he exchanged freedom with us for the yoke of the Morcons. Or so they say, anyway.
That's it? That's all he did wrong?
We had a contract, he and I. And for him to cancel it unilaterally was an act of bad faith. Consider the bounty on his head as an attempt at redress. Believe me, he doesn't deserve your sympathy. He's a former bounty hunter himself. He knows the world he walks in.
Hey.
100 shards a day, and there's a discount for a week or more. You bear the risk. You won't get compensation if there's an accident.
Conditions understood. Now maybe tell me what they're for exactly?
I see I gotta start from the beginning with you. I'm the guy who's gonna make you invincible.
Seems like a pretty big claim.
I drink like a fish, smoke like a chimney, and my gun's got more dings than a ripper's got teeth. But I'm still here, still breathing. So, are we in business?
Do you have a name?
I prefer not to. A name is like blood. It just sticks to you and attracts vultures. One little slip-up, and it's on someone's shit list. But your ass can't get sunburned if you stay in the shade.
Pack your stuff. You're hired.
I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding, brother. You handle the dirty work yourself, but I can show you how it's done. I'll train you and sell you enough stuff to survive out there more than a day. I've told you my daily and weekly rates, so have we got a deal?
I doubt you can teach me anything new.
Gotcha. You're in the business yourself. A pro, so to speak. Listen, pal. You can always learn. Might be a cliche, but it's true. I'm sure I know a couple of tricks that could save your ass. And if not, hey, you've still got the goods.
Is that enough? Maybe I should get Baxter. Or maybe not. Well, if I take the 2 crates from last week, we'll still manage to get through another month. And we're still missing the canned goods. Did I overlook them? Whoa! Didn't notice you there. So, how can I help? If you're looking for information, you'd be better off sourcing it from some other place. I don't know my way around the Pushers District all that well.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather keep that to myself. You understand. Let's just focus on how I can help you. I have goods to trade. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll find something you can use.
The Outlaws don't give you any trouble?
No. I'm under a kind of, special protection. It means I don't have to worry about suddenly being attacked or anything like that. I'm not saying I can take liberties, of course. I just put in a little effort to ensure I don't attract too much unwanted attention. But enough about that. You still want to buy something, right? If so, better do so before someone else does.
Can't you see I'm busy? Come now, Vicky. With the influx of strangers in the crater these days, danger can lurk behind every corner. It's more and more difficult to ensure the safety of you and your business from this tidal wave of potential criminals. This also means, unfortunately, the price for my protection services must increase. Supply and demand, you know. I don't believe that 800 Elexit is too much to ask, considering the wealth of some of your clientele. Not to mention the quality of protection you receive for it.
That's more than half my take. You can't be serious.
Listen to me, sweetie. I'll say it slower this time. You pay the Blade, and the Blade makes sure you're alive to make money next week. The Blade can stop his protection at any time, if that's what you want. To be at the mercy of any number of unsavory types.
Okay. I'll pay up.
I knew you were smart the moment I laid eyes on you. I'll see you next week.
So, how can I help you? I've got some new potions in stock. Feel free to take a look at the merchandise.
I heard you talking with that Blade guy. He giving you trouble?
Yeah. I was robbed a while back. Half of my goods were stolen. Next day, this guy shows up saying he'll protect me if I pay him. Everyone knows he's the one going around robbing people and killing off all the business. Then he shows up demanding payment for his so-called protection.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
What do you want me to do? Report it to the City Watch? You know there's no such thing. All I could do is hire my own protection. But I can't afford that. Not with all the protection money I pay to Blade.
I could take care of this Blade guy for you.
Like I said, I can't pay anyone. Or are you planning on helping for free?
What could you give me instead?
And go without eating for a week? Huh. I could maybe give you 80. Can't do more. If that's enough for you, we have a deal.
All right. I'll take care of this Blade guy.
Thank you so much. I'll be glad when Blade finally stops this shit.
Where can I find Blade?
He struts around the city bullying people. You're bound to run into him sooner or later.
What should I do with Blade? You want your money back?
No. I just want him to leave me alone. But be careful messing with him. There's a reason people turn a blind eye to his business. He might not be good for much, but what he is good for is fighting.
Not too bad.
Didn't you want to get going?
Oh, sure. I just feel like you could have given me a lot more.
Viper already gave you double the usual. What more do you want?
Double, triple, who cares? Just give me my due.
I can't conjure it out of thin air. Try the Berserkers.
You know I can't get the goods from them.
You always come here looking for handouts. But I tell you what, come back in a month. Viper will have more by then. Deal?
I'll hold you to that.
No problem. Safe journey.
Go on through. What are you looking at me for? There's a whole city to see.
You don't need to know who I am or anything?
I know you're not one of those purple-ass freaks. You don't need to bribe me, and I don't have anything to tell you. So buzz off.
Are you sure you've got the right job? Gate guard doesn't seem like your speed.
What'd you expect? Random ass kicking? Who's got time for that shit? Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your spending money.
You're giving me Elexit? Just like that?
Not me. It's Hector's orders. Every visitor gets a happy little chunk of change. I don't know what he was smoking when he came up with that one. You could thank him in person, but that'd mean dragging your sorry ass all the way to the upper district, and that's closed right now.
Where am I now?
Well, you came all this way and you don't even know where you are? Man, you're a real character. This is Crater City, home of the real outlaws, not those ass-kissing little shits who cozied up to the Berserkers. Baxter's in charge around here. You may know him as Bloody Baxter. You got any other questions?
There aren't any rules you need to tell me?
Listen, man, you're with the Outlaws now. We're not big on rules. If you get off on petty theft, you better not get caught. Here, you can find yourself without a head real quick.
You don't have a city watch or anything?
Ha! That's funny. Man, we don't even have laws. Now that I think about it, we do have one rule. No outsiders in the upper district. Trust me, though, you don't want to go there anyway. All the fun's down here.
How do I get to the upper district?
You got legs? Use them.
What do I have to do to get in?
That's way above my pay grade. If I knew that, I wouldn't be standing around here.
You're not really much of a help.
Go talk to Xander. He's guarding the entrance. Oh, one more thing. It's every man for himself in the city here. That means you're on your own, man. It doesn't mean you go looking for trouble, though. Not that I'd mind beating the shit out of you, but we can easily avoid that if you want. Okay, run along. Have a good time.
No. Don't hoard your stuff.
Is that all there is?
What do you mean?
I've been looking at this shit for a while now. Is that all you do all day? Or does something exciting happen every once in a while?
You feel like you need a challenge? What do you think is exciting?
Twisting your head off like a bottle cap would do it.
Yeah, other than that.
Well, something that'll make us some money. Sitting around on our asses ain't doing shit. I'm no yellow cow. Just so you know, scavenging around in the ruins or stealing from spinehounds ain't the best ways to make any money.
Yellow cow.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, it's really more an inside joke between me and... forget it. What are you doing now? You gonna go around collecting crap? Or are you gonna do a real man's job?
You know damn well I do a whole lot more than that.
Maybe, but there ain't much in it for me.
You got a better suggestion?
Yeah, I do. The Duke sent me out on Elex procurement missions. I'm damn good at that.
But you've got a different job now.
That don't mean I can't pick up some extra on the side. If I'm stuck out here looking after your ass, you're gonna help me with one or two things in return.
All right, what are you thinking?
So you know those traveling merchants? There's this one who stops by the edge of the crater. This one guy in particular always has a few guards with him, too. I know for a fact that he'll be there again soon, selling food supplies.
And how'd you know that?
I just do. That's all the info you're gonna get out of me.
Okay, so there's a trader heading to the edge of the crater with a bunch of groceries. What's so lucrative about that?
The Elex he's carrying, of course.
Let me get this straight. Your plan is to beat up a trader who's coming to supply the crater and rob him.
Let's call it a side job.
Sounds more like debt collection to me. You get this job from the Duke? So I'm guessing this trader has a debt with the Duke, and it's your job to get him to pay up. That about right?
Yeah, and what of it?
You should have just told me instead of feeding me some bullshit about side jobs.
So, When you're ready, let's go.
Trade with your comrades in suffering.
Come on.
See you later. You've got your ears everywhere, too.
Blade has no time for bums like you. So how about you kindly fuck off out of here?
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Good. So get the fuck out of my face.
That's good.
Buddy.
Maybe this will convince you to let me through?
Okay. I'll pretend I didn't see you. This time. Go on. Do whatever it is you have to do. If I see you here again, I'm kicking you out. Go on. Off you go. I never saw you.
I can't agree with that. So, are you in?
I don't know, man. This doesn't feel right.
You're goddamn chicken shit. All you have to do is keep watch while I take out the target.
And after that, when the job's done, you think we're just strolling out of here with pockets full of shards?
Of course, no doubt about it.
Fuck me, you are a goddamn moron. Everyone who works for him ends up 6 feet under. When are you gonna get that through your thick skull?